Hey guys, welcome back. So sorry about that, I don't have time to do the green screen. Don't worry, I'm not changing my formats. This is not going to be permanent. I'm going to go back to do my normal crypto forecast with the green screen and everything. I really enjoy doing that and I really like that format, but I don't have the time these days. But from next week, most likely, I'm gonna go back to the normal format. But yeah, for today, I don't have time. Guys, it takes like, I'm not even exaggerating, it takes like 3 times as much time to do the green screen than if I don't do it. So yeah, just for the time being, I'm gonna be doing a screen recording, but yeah, going back to normal very soon. So yes, this is the most important chart to me. Not many people is paying attention to this, and I think it's very important to pay attention to this. This is the Bitcoin dominance chart. So it's the market cap of Bitcoin, the percentage in dominance compared to the rest of the market, to the rest of the altcoins. So according to this chart here on TradingView, the ticker is BTC.D. In case you guys want to monitor this, you see here the percentage is 54.2, but this is a little bit different than if you check on coin market cap. So I'm going with this chart, I'm not going with a number on market cap. By the way, I don't know why it shows a different number, because it's getting the data from there according to TradingView. But anyways, it's not very important, the little gap, but it's important to go with one or with the other. So for me, I'm going with this one. So we have very bearish patterns here. I pointed out, I think 1 or 2 weeks ago, I made a quick video saying this. This triangle, it's been forming for a very long time, and inside the triangle we have very bearish patterns. This is a head and shoulder, if you see here, like textbook head and shoulder, and now we're forming a second right shoulder here, as it happens many times with these patterns. Sometimes you have shoulder, head, shoulder, and shoulder before it breaks, or even sometimes even 3 shoulders. It's very possible to do shoulder, 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 and then break down. It's a very common. Very common. I said this in many videos. Just like with the cap and handle pattern, many times you have cap, handle, handle before it breaks out, or even cap, handle, handle, handle before it breaks. So we are seeing very bearish patterns inside this triangle. Also, these are very rounded. The shoulder, the head, and the shoulder, it's very rounded, which is very bearish as well. So I think there's a high probability that this pattern will break in the downside. And if it does break in the downside, the consequences are that Bitcoin dominance, by probability, of course not guaranteed, it's going to tank quite fast, I would say, because this is a very big pattern. It took many months to form. It's still in the process of forming since the beginning of September. So it's been many months forming this pattern. If it does break, of course it could break in the upside as well, but as it looks right now, the probability is that it will break in the downside. So if it does break, I would anticipate it's going to be a violent break here, and the target down here is at around 43% dominance. Going with this chart, I think it's going to be lower on coin market cap, but I would wait, of course, for confirmation. I don't think it's going to break today or tomorrow, or very soon. It could take still another week or 2 maybe, but I will go with this horizontal line here, not with the diagonal line here, because this really, you can make the case for a bearish triangle as well. You can make the case for a bearish triangle or for a symmetrical triangle. So since I am not sure, I'm gonna go with the safest bet, which is waiting for the breakdown of the horizontal line here. But if this does break in the downside, and it's a confirmed breakout, like vertical candle, and the volume continues to increase here, which is increasing already, everything is pointing that this is going to break down. So if it does break down, I would anticipate that the Bitcoin dominance is going to tank compared to the altcoins, but this doesn't mean the price of Bitcoin is going to tank. This is only the dominance relative to the altcoins. So Bitcoin could still be going up in price slowly, or continue to go sideways. Bitcoin can stay stuck between 3,000 and 4,000, going sideways while this is tanking here and going down vertical, which means if Bitcoin is going sideways in price and this breaks down, it means altcoins are gonna be going up quite a bit. So we could see the scenario where we have an altcoin party, but, and this is a big but, there's 2,000 coins in the market. So if Bitcoin dominance breaks down, it is possible that only a few altcoins will actually pump and the rest are just going to continue to go sideways with Bitcoin or even continue to go down. But out of 2,000 coins, maybe only one or two will actually pump significantly, and that's the big but. It's very, very difficult to try and guess, if you have to pick two coins out of 2,000, what are the odds that you're gonna pick it correctly, right? That's gonna be very, very hard. I mean, it's very hard to read markets, guys. It's very hard for me, for anyone. Sometimes it's easier, but sometimes it's very difficult. And for this specific case, it's very hard for me to predict which altcoins are going to be the ones pumping hard if this finally breaks down. So as it looks right now, I think EOS and Litecoin are the ones that are looking the strongest, but this could change tomorrow as well. Any coin can start, pumping hard and entering the top 10 and then top 9, top 8, top 7, and any altcoin can start pumping, when Bitcoin dominance goes down. I don't know which altcoins are gonna be, but if this does break in the downside, I would expect altcoin party. So I'm watching this very, very closely. If this breaks down, I will probably exchange my Bitcoins for some altcoins of my choice. If I think I can, guess correctly, then I will be changing my Bitcoin for altcoins. If I am not too confident, for example, if I have no idea which altcoins will be the ones that pump hard, then maybe I won't do it. But I'm thinking, if I had to guess today, I would say EOS and Litecoin. But this, as I said, this will probably change from today and until 1 or 2 weeks later, if this breaks in the downside. But pay attention to this, because if it breaks down, we will probably see the Bitcoin dominance tank here to the 40% and some altcoins pumping. I just wanted to give this quick update, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.